Hi everybody, I'm Tommy Sands, and I'm sitting here with my two longest friends in the entire world. To my left, James Darren, and in the middle here, Michael Callan. How are you guys doing?
We're doing great.
It's fun to be here with you.
It's nice to have you, it really is. You know, Mickey, I'll start with you. I go all the way back with you to when you were appearing in West Side Story on Broadway.
I remember.
Do you remember that?
I do, sure.
And after I saw the show, I didn't want to meet anybody else. I came backstage and introduced myself to you.
Yes, we became friends forever.
We became friends forever. And I was with my manager at the time, Ted Wick.
Yeah.
And we both said that we wanted Ted to manage you. And I remember you said, it's pretty crowded.
And you said,
and I said,
it's only crowded at the bottom. No, is that it?
That's it. It ain't crowded at the top. Right. But nevertheless, you decided to go with another management team. You went with Jerry Levy and Jerry Weintraub. And now, how many motion pictures have you starred in since then?
Well, 15 or so.
Or more. God, you've done a lot, Mickey. And you've done well.
Thank you, Tommy.
Congratulations. And you, James, do you remember when we were on the Matsonia going to Hawaii together?
Yeah, I do.
You remember that when we had so much fun?
You couldn't dance for anything, I have to tell you. You really were not a good dancer.
Remember
we did do something, if you remember, I have to interrupt you.
Go.
Remember the trap shooting?
off the end of the boat.
Absolutely. We both were pretty good.
We both were pretty good, yeah. But you beat me by at least one every time. And then we were also arm wrestling.
Planned.
Do you remember that? We were arm wrestling.
Who won?
All over the boat. You won that too.
No, I didn't.
But you're a bigger guy. I got a cop out.
Yeah, and I had Mr. T helping me push my hand down. No, I remember that trip. It was
that
great.
was a great trip.
Was Mel Torme on that one?
Mel Torme was on there.
Lance Reventlow.
Jane Mansfield. And Mickey Hargitay.
Jill St. John.
Jill St. John and Lance Reventlow.
Yeah.
And we had a ball when we got to Honolulu too.
Yeah, we had a great time. I liked being on the ship.
Yeah, so did I.
Cool.
Well, it was, as I remember it was kind of a celebrity cruise.
Yes.
And
Jack Linkletter, I think, put it all together.
Is that who put that together?
Yeah, Jack Linkletter. So.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, but getting back to it, you really couldn't dance. I have pictures of you dancing. I swear to you, I do. I have pictures of you and the whole crew. Asa Maynard, remember Asa?
Asa Maynard, yeah.
And Eddie Burns.
And Eddie Burns. We all.
And Nancy
we were
was
trying
on
to dance.
the trip
Nancy,
too.
right.
Nancy was on the trip.
Right.
And do you remember when you made the movie Diamond Head?
Right.
I've always wanted to ask you a lot of questions about that movie.
Sure.
Where was the big white house in Diamond Head filmed?
On the island of Kauai.
On Kauai.
On Kauai.
I was wondering. It didn't seem like it was on Oahu,
No, it wasn't.
which is where Diamond Head is.
Yeah, actually, we shot about 90% of the location of that film on Oahu.
On Oahu.
Yeah.
90% of it.
Yeah, and then some I'm sorry, on Kauai, excuse me.
90% on Kauai?
And then about 10% on Oahu, yeah.
Ah. Yeah. And what's happened to Yvette Mimieux?
She got more and more beautiful.
Did she really?
Yeah, I've seen her.
Is that right?
She's so beautiful.
Is that right?
She just ages perfectly. Can I tell you?
That's great.
Yeah.
And what about George Chakiris, James?
George works a lot in Europe and does a lot of theater work.
He does.
Yeah, he does a lot of films in Europe.
But so he's not living over here then that much.
I think back and forth actually. Yeah. Very talented. All the
He's a
people.
nice guy.
Yeah.
He is a good guy.
Yeah.
Very talented
Franz Nguyen.
That's what I was going to ask you about. Who played Charlton Heston's mistress?
Yes.
Franz Nguyen. Huh?
Franz Nguyen, who is also beautiful to this day.
Yeah. I was in a class, in Lee Strasberg's class in New York with Franz.
Really?
Yeah. And I was trying to remember if that was who played Charlton Heston's girlfriend. And you're right.
Yes, absolutely, for sure.
Was.
I see her occasionally.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Ah.
Yeah. And I remember when you went to that class. How was that, by the way?
Oh, the class was great.
Yeah?
I was there for 4 years. Yeah.
Would it be like, for me, I think it would be like intimidating.
Was Strasberg?
Yeah.
The acting studio?
Yeah, I think so. I studied with Stella Adler.
It wasn't for us.
No, Stella was different because she liked young guys, you know. And I was a young guy at that time, so it was okay. But Strasberg, I mean, he would just nail you, you know, if you weren't doing what he.
It was intimidating in the beginning. Maybe the first scene that you did.
When I was under contract, first under contract, and I got back to New York, I remember going to audition for the Actors Studio.
Right.
And they put you through all these questions and stuff that you have to answer, and they asked me who my favorite actor was. I said Tony Curtis, and I never heard from them after that.
He wasn't exactly a method actor.
My God.
I didn't want to.
Why did you say that?
Because he didn't want to be enrolled in the studio. That's why. That's so funny.
Yeah.
They had two pretty tough guys ahead of the studio: Ilya Kazan, Gaj Kazan, and Lee Strasberg. Two pretty.
Did they both?
taskmasters.
Did they both teach?
Yeah, they both
Kazan?
taught
Really?
at the Actors Studio.
They would have
Yeah,
to, just that experience of being with those incredibly talented people would be.
and all
amazing.
those great actors that they had
Yeah.
came out of it. James Dean, Marlon Brando, and
Well, it goes on and on.
The list goes on and on and on.
Yeah.
Paul Newman, Steve McQueen,
Right.
and Joanne Woodward, Paul Newman's wife.
Right.
Yeah, they had an incredible list of actors and actresses at
Yeah.
the studio.
It was a real prestigious place to.
But those guys were tough. Gage was tough.
Was
and
he?
so was Lee, yeah. Yeah, and then Paula Strasberg started teaching for a while. She was a lot easier.
Did
That
she
was-
then teach out here later in California?
Well, she came out here with Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, I guess.
And she was always with Marilyn on all
Right.
of Marilyn's pictures,
Right.
sitting right off camera and cueing her and
Really?
what to do. Yeah, to use some of
That's what
the.
Mickey does with me. He sits off camera and cues me because I don't know what the heck I'm doing.
Not true at all.
Well, you know, you two guys have been stars since you were first seen. Mickey, of course, you were first seen in West Side Story, and from that point on, you became a star. Jimmy, you were seen in the elevator at the Columbia Building
At
in
the
New
Brill
York.
Building.
Was it the Brill Building?
Yeah.
And Joyce Selznick saw you in the elevator and
And got me a contract with Columbia Pictures.
got you a contract right away.
Yeah.
And you've
Luckily.
both been stars ever since, right from the beginning.
He's really kind.
That's very
I swear. I like to do these interviews a lot because I haven't been called a star in a long time.
Well, it's great to see you guys. It's been terrific. And Jimmy, you have a beautiful home here.
Thank you.
Wow, finally the fog is let up and we can see
Yes.
some.
Well, there's enough water in the canyon now, we can go swimming. I think it's just about up to my roof. Yeah.
But you've got a beautiful house here.
Thank you.
Tell Evie that I said hello, will you?
I will. I'll be
And-
happy to.
I see you all the time, so I don't have to say goodbye
No, you don't
to
have
you.
to say anything.
She'll be sad she missed you.
I'm sad I missed her.
Well-
I remember when Evie first came here as Miss Denmark, and I was doing a picture called Mardi Gras with Pat Boone.
Yeah.
And she came onto the set with all the Miss
Universe.
Universes, and waved hello.
She was
and-
Miss Denmark.
And you met her shortly after.
Yeah,
that, didn't you?
I was Mr. Denmark. I met her in '58 at Columbia Pictures.
That's when she
Mick
came-
and I were both there.
Yeah.
That's when she came on the set in '58. We were doing Mardi Gras.
Right, and she did a movie with Mickey,
She did.
Yeah.
What was the picture?
What was
The
it?
Flying Fontaines.
Flying
The
Fontaines.
Flying
Yeah.
Fontaines.
Yeah, Jimmy used to hang around and make.
Yeah, I used to make sure, keep him in line. You know, is that guy making a pass at her? It was good. It was
I
good.
never did that.
No. She could hardly speak English. I watched that film once in a while and I said, how did this happen? Look, you can't even speak the language. How did you get into this film? You go, shut up. It was fun though. It's a sweet film.
Is it a good film?
Yeah.
You have a copy of it?
Yeah, I think I may have it on DVD.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in 30 years.
Well, it's great to see you
Hey,
guys.
thank you, Tommy. You did
Thank
a
you.
nice job.
Thank you. So did you. And I hope to see you both soon.
Well,
Yeah.
I hope it isn't as long, Jimmy.
You know what's so strange is that we probably live 15, 20 minutes apart.
Yeah.
Well, I see my friends in Philly more than I see you guys. I mean, it's interesting, isn't it? We all live in the same community, and and just really literally minutes apart, and we don't see each other.
Were you from the south side of Philly, like most of the singers and entertainers were?
Yeah.
South Philly.
I was.
And I know you're not, Mickey. You
No,
were-
I was from the North Philly, where all the tap dancers were.
Right. Right. I was at a place.
Smart, huh?
Yeah, a place where we used to have hubcaps for stealing hubcaps as a hobby. You know.
And who were all the guys who came from South Philly?
Oh my! From my neighborhood, from a 10-block radius, Bobby Rydell lived next door to me. Avalon and Fabian lived about 6 blocks away. Martino and Buddy Greco about 7 blocks away. Jack Klugman about 6-7 blocks away. David Brenner 4 blocks away. Eddie Fisher around the corner.
Really?
Literally around the corner. Larry Fine and the Three Stooges right around the corner. It was so insane. I know, and Mary Alonso 10 blocks away.
I had Joey Bishop.
You had Joey Bishop, yeah, my buddy Joey
That's
Bishop,
all I had there. Joey
who
Bishop.
then later moved to South Philly because he lived around 4th and Daly.
Joey Bishop did?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but all those people are from South Philly. There's a book called
Amazing.
Millennium Philadelphia,
Yeah.
and it has, you'd be amazed at the people, Pearl Bailey, and of course the Barrymore family, and
The Barrymores too?
oh yeah, yeah.
My
I
God.
taught them everything they know. Everything. They used to come to my house and say, "What should we do here? What should we do?" I said, "Look, just take it easy on the script. Just read it line at a time, and you'll be fine." Mickey and I be behind the cameras telling you what to
Yes. It's very funny.
Well, all right, guys, I'm going to take this break in the weather as a chance to get down the hill.
do. Okay.
Once again, great to see you both.
You'll call,
I'll call.
Or I'll call you.
And we'll get
and
together.
we'll have lunch.
And we'll have lunch. And the
Yeah.
next time you're over on my side of the, let's go to that Village Inn where you took me the last time I saw you.
Yeah, we
Remember
all
that?
went. Yeah, you and Mickey and I
Mickey went,
We'll
and
go to-
Stanley Masry, and
We'll
and
Make
get
it
our,
to the
we'll
Village
get
Inn.
our neckties and we'll go.